Sports Hall of Fame, just north of Haymarket Park at 500 Charleston Street.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Come see the exciting career opportunities in the world of large ag. Acres, your Nebraska John Deere dealer, is hosting a career fair during our 2024 Ag and Turf Expo. Learn about career opportunities in service, sales, parts, and precision ag, as well as other roles in Acres business support team. Join us at the Sandhills Global Event Center March 6th and 7th or Fauner Park March 21st and 22nd. Go to acres.com/expo24 for details.
Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends. That's the greatest compliment we can receive. If you've been in an accident, we'll get you back in your vehicle as quickly as possible. Our technicians care about you and your family and repair your vehicle to factory standards. We handle your claim from start to finish and provide a free loaner car. Stop by for a free estimate. Eustace Body Shop, just south of 88th and Highway 2.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
This is a presentation of the 2024 Girls State Basketball Tournament on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. State basketball broadcasts are presented by Union Bank and Trust, Southeast Community College, Platte Valley Equipment, Nebraska Hematology Oncology, Wingstop, Sandhills Global, Roofing Service Company, High Electric, Eustace Body Shop, the Nebraska Army National Guard, Pizza Ranch, Members Owned Credit Union, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Sunbelt Rentals, Acres, Ep Concrete, Doane University, the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, and Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Now, calling all the action from Pinnacle Bank Arena, here's Nick Sainert and Jay Foreman.
All right, welcome back in Pinnacle Bank Arena. I think I've taken enough of a breath since the Class A game that we're ready to do it again. Class D2, game 6 of the day, game 5 for me, game 21. I should say, 24 on the week for the ticket, 21 on the week in 3 days, or 4 days rather, for me. It's been an incredible 4 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and now Saturday, as here we are getting ready for our D2 matchup between Overton and Wynot. We saw Overton in the first game of the tournament back on Wednesday morning. It feels like a lot longer ago than just 4 days when they faced off against the Paxton Tigers and beat Paxton 51-27. Then they followed it up with a semifinals victory over Howells Dodge at the Devaney Center with a 57-43 lead over Howells Dodge. The Wynot Blue Devils, 20-2 on the year. They defeated Plainview in round 1 on Wednesday night at 7:45 p.m. by 15 points. And then they were able to get the best of Fall City Sacred Heart, who was the 2 seed. Wynot coming in as the 3 seed. Fall City Sacred Heart was the 2 seed. And Wynot was able to defeat them 42-32 in the semis. For Overton, they come in as the number 1 seed, 25-1, led by head coach Janessa Bergman. You might remember some of the names from a long time ago on Wednesday morning on that 9 a.m. tip-off. Some like Braylon Florell, Ashlyn Florell, Natalie Wood played a big game on Wednesday as well. They are a really talented team with their lone loss, in fact, coming to D1 runner-up Southern Valley. Southern Valley played this morning against the Pendragons of Pender and lost pretty handily. But guess what? Overton, back early in the season, in the 5th game of the year, lost to Southern Valley by 30, 59-29. Every single other game, the Overton Eagles and Janessa Bergman came away the victors in that one. For the Wynot Blue Devils, they come into this one, if you include the 2 wins in the state tournament, 22-2 overall. Their 2 losses, one to Guardian Angels Central Catholic by 35 points, the other to West Point Beamer by a close score of 40. Everybody else on their schedule, win, W, and they are ready to have an opportunity to get their first state title since 2020. They were runner-up in D2 last year, were the Blue Devils. For the Overton Eagles, they're searching for their first state tournament title in history, as they were the C2 runner-up all the way back in 1991. We're just a couple of minutes away from tipping things off and getting ready with our starting lineups for the Overton Eagles and the Wynot Blue Devils, coming your way in just a few short minutes right here on 93.7 The Ticket. Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Here you go. Coffee's on me and my new BFF. I thought I was your best friend forever. BFF like best financial friend at Members Own Credit Union. Right now, they're offering $100 when you consolidate or transfer a loan or an existing credit card balance and meet requirements. Plus, you get great rates and free advice from a financial partner that will put you first. That sounds like a match made in heaven. Members Own Credit Union is the type of bestie you can count on. Get started today at memberzonecu.org/BFF. Limitations may apply. Equal housing opportunity.
My dream was to work in commercial banking, but it required a college degree and I didn't have one. I found out that Doane had classes for adult learners on the Lincoln campus and online. So I earned my bachelor's degree, and 5 months later, I landed my dream job. I decided to continue my education, and now I'm working on my MBA at Doane. For me, the Doane experience has been life-changing.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
The Coach's Pep Talk. Done well, it creates strong team unity, improves motivation, and attitude. So when Platte Valley Equipment says they're here to help you succeed, you'll have their 100% support to help you handle any task with their John Deere equipment that gets the job done every time. And with low monthly payments, well, that should be some serious motivation to visit PlatteValleyEquipment.com. Proud sponsor of the 2024 NSAA Boys and Girls High School State Basketball Tournament.
At Southeast Community College, community is our middle name. Our continuing education classes offer personal interest, traffic safety and licensing, online learning, and adult education classes across Southeast Nebraska, or online in your own home. Learn pottery or floral design, take a computer course, learn Spanish, how to start writing a book, or Air Fryer 101. See the full schedule of continuing education classes online at southeast.edu/continuing. SCC, your path to possible.
You had to know that when Wingstop set out to make a crispy, juicy chicken sandwich, they wouldn't make it in just one flavor. They'd make it in all 12, like lemon pepper, mango habanero, hickory smoked barbecue, and OG hot. So why have one new favorite chicken sandwich when you can have 12? Try the new sauced and tossed Wingstop chicken sandwich today for only $5.49 at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Valid for a limited time and available at participating Wingstop locations only while supplies last. Price subject to applicable taxes and fees.
Welcome back into Pinnacle Bank Arena. It's time for the Class D2 championship game, our final game of the day, the final game of the girls' state tournament as well. First, let's get you rolling with the starting lineups for the Wynot Blue Devils. 20-2 coming into the game or coming into the tournament. It's their 16th appearance in the state tournament. They were here last year, however, haven't been to a state title. They were in the state title last year, just runner-up, not state champions, trying to get their first state championship for the first time since 2020 for head coach Steve White-Wieseler and assistant coaches Tina Foxhoven and Susan Lenzen. They'll send out these 5 players first for the Wynot Blue Devils. Number 5, a 5'6" senior guard, Myra Sudbeck. Number 10, a 5'10" senior guard, Allison Wieseler. Number 12, a 5'9" sophomore forward, Kenna Oligmuller. Number 13, a 5'6" senior guard, averaging 9.8 points per game, Kinsley Hymas. And number 14, a 5'10" senior forward, number 14, Kayla Pinkelman. For the Overton Eagles, 25-1 coming into the state tournament, led by head coach Janessa Bergman. It's their 6th appearance in the state tournament in program history. They had not been to the state tournament since 2005. They had not been in a state championship game since 1991. And here they are having the opportunity to crown Overton Class D2 champions for the first time in school history. They are still searching for that elusive state championship crown in any class. They were only the runner-up in 1991, and that was in Class C2. For head coach Janessa Bergman, same 5 starters as on Wednesday morning against Paxton. Number 3, a 5'5" senior guard, Addison McCarter. Number 11, a 5'3" senior guard, Grayson Luther. Number 23, a 5'6" senior guard, Ashlyn Florell. Number 31, a 5'9" senior forward, Jolie Ryan. And number 33, a 5'10" senior forward, Natalie Wood. Jolie Ryan, the leading scorer on this team, 15.5 per game. Ashlyn Florell, second on the team in points with 11.5 per game. And Natalie Wood, third on the team with 10 points per contest for the Overton Eagles. All right, one final time from Pinnacle Bank Arena until Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. when we kick things off with D2 action on Wednesday in the boys tournament. But it's only right that we started with D2 and this Overton Eagles team, and we finish with Class D2 and this Overton Eagles team as they searching for their first state championship in school history. We're about ready to get underway. Wynot in their road blues with white lettering. Overton in their home whites with blue lettering, and Wynot wins the tip. And we are underway here from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Apologize if the voice gives out at all over the course of the broadcast. A huge thanks in advance to Ben for being back in the studio, pushing all the buttons for me as well. As the first foul of the game going to be whistled on a layup attempt by number 12, Kenna Oligmuller. Foul goes on Ashlyn Florell. That's her first. So what a fun and exciting day it's been so far. In D1 action to start us off, we crowned Pender Class D1 title champions. In Class C1, Lincoln Christian was able to get the best of their opponent, Sydney, today. And after Oligmuir goes 1 of 2 at the free throw line, it's 1-0 Wynot. Pass left side, here's Florell. But then Elkhorn North was also able to get their 4th straight title. And then in Class C2, I had to think about it for a moment. Class C2, we were able to crown the number 1 seed in that one, the Utan Chieftains champions. Class A with a thriller with myself and Jay Foreman. We saw Millard West hold on and defeat Bellevue West. And here we are, Class D2, Wynot. Up 1-0 on Overton. Layup on the lane, no good. Rebound by Natalie Wood. And we have a foul on Wynot going back the other way. And that one's going to go on Kenna Oligmuller. So that'll be number 1 on Oligmuller. So the 5 out there for Wynot. Just a reminder, the last names here, Sudbeck, Wieseler, Oligmuller, Hymas, and Pinkelman for Overton. It's McCarter, Luther, Florell, Ryan, and Natalie Wood. Here on the right side, it's Luther. Luther gets caught just past the half-court line, gets double-teamed, now finds an outlet to Jolie Ryan. Jolie Ryan at the lane, no good on the left-hand layup, gets her own miss, and it puts back. Rather, that was Natalie Wood, and it's 2-1 Overton with 6:57 to go in the first quarter. On Wednesday, Jolie Ryan hit a pretty long shot off the backboard. Both of those teams, I should say, as this one goes out of bounds to Wynot. On Wednesday, Overton was not shooting the ball well coming out of the gate. And you remember that in that 1 seed versus the 8 seed, it was actually a 15-15 ball game at the half until Overton did their thing and they broke it open in half number 2, scoring what would be 36 points in the second half and only allowed 12 all second half long and defeated Paxton 51-27. Wynot leads 3-2 on the left side. In the lane, it's McCarter, unable to get the floater to go. Rebound to Wynot, and that is Oleg Mueller. Oleg Mueller now right side. Here is number 13, Kinsley Hymas. Hymas on the right side, bounce passes it inside. Layup is going to be good for number 14, Kayla Pinkelman. And it's 5-2. Wynot on top of Overton. Here's the screen, and we're going to have an offensive foul as McCarter drew an illegal screen. I'm not going to lie. May have been a little bit of a flop. May have had a little bit of extracurricular, but they're going to call it an offensive foul on Overton. That one goes on McCarter, her first rather. And with 5:57 to go in the first quarter, it's 5-2 Wynot. Wynot Blue Devils with the basketball. Sideline inbound, and here they go. As this is Hymas with it. Kinsley Hymas, a 5'6" senior. Four of the 5 Wynot starters are seniors. For Overton, you have 2, 4, 5. All 5 are seniors for Overton and head coach Janessa Bergman. Top of the key, Grayson Luther kicks it out to McCarter. McCarter in the line to Jolie Ryan. Back out McCarter. 3 ball on the way too strong. And the rebound goes into the hands of Wynot and Allison Wiesler. Bringing it up the floor now, number 13, Kinsley Hymas, the 5'6" senior guard. Passes it down low. Pass deflected, taken away by Natalie Wood. And with a 5-2 deficit, here comes Overton against Wynot. 5:08 to play, first quarter. On the right side, here's Grayson Luther. Luther, overhead pass, 3-ball. Jolie Ryan off back iron, unable to connect. And Hymas out and running. Hymas in the lane, layup, no good. Offensive rebound, put back good for number 10, Allison Wiesler. Wiesler scored 10 points in Wynot's second-round victory. And that was a victory over Fall City Sacred Heart. Loose ball down low, saved from going out of bounds right into Overton's hands. Now Jolie Ryan to Florell. Florell may have gotten fouled. No whistle. As soon as Florell let go of that one, she kind of pointed and slapped her arm saying, I got fouled, but no whistle was blown. And so with a 7-2 lead, Overton will retain possession. Before we can continue play, we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 7-2 Wynot here early on in the Class D2 title game here from Pinnacle Bank Arena. We'll be back in 90 seconds on 93.7 The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
You had to know that when Wingstop set out to make a crispy, juicy chicken sandwich, they wouldn't make it in just one flavor. They'd make it in all 12, like lemon pepper, mango habanero, hickory smoked barbecue, and OG hot. So why have one new favorite chicken sandwich when you can have 12? Try the new sauced and tossed Wingstop chicken sandwich today for only $5.49 at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Valid for a limited time and available at participating Wingstop locations only while supplies last. Price subject to applicable taxes and fees.
At Southeast Community College, community is our middle name. Our continuing education classes offer personal interest, traffic safety and licensing, online learning, and adult education classes across Southeast Nebraska or online in your own home. Learn pottery or floral design, take a computer course, learn Spanish, how to start writing a book, or Air Fryer 101. See the full schedule of continuing education classes online at southeast.edu/continuing. SCC, your path to possible.
It'll be Overton basketball out of the break as they trail 7-2, 4:21 to go in the first quarter. So they'll inbound it underneath their own bucket. Looking around, Luther, the inbounder, she throws it up top. This is Daisy Ryan with it. So Daisy Ryan checks into the game for the first time. Daisy had 8 points in their opening round victory against the Paxton Tigers on Wednesday morning. Passes it right side. Daisy Ryan with it on the right wing. Ryan dribbles into the corner, almost got it poked away from her, is somehow able to keep it. Jolie Ryan with it, cross-court pass to Luther. Luther driving, floater on the way, too strong, rebound tipped out to Florell. Florell, floater on the way, back iron, no good. Put back by Natalie Wood is going to not count as there will be a flat foul on the floor, and it will stay with Overton once again. Overton, 0 for their last 7. They haven't scored in over 3 minutes and 11 seconds. Seven to 2 the score. 3:49 to play in the first quarter. A couple subs in for the Wynot Blue Devils as they'll bring number 21, Annika Hymas into the game, it looks like. Number 32, rather, Isabel Hymas into the game, as well as number 5, back Myra Sudbeck. And we have a turnover, and it goes back to the Wynot Blue Devils. So 3:45 to play in the first quarter. Wynot leads 7-2. Here on the left side, it's Sudbeck, back up top of the key near the logo. Right side now, looking around. Here is number 13, Kinsley Hymas to Sudbeck for 3. Unable to hit it. Just a little too strong, and a bump and a foul on Natalie Wood. So Overton gets called for the foul. Natalie Wood on the bump. That'll be number 1 on Wood. 7-2 here for Wynot. 3:28 to play in the first quarter. Toss up to the top of the key. Sudbeck looking in the corner. 3-ball Hymas. And that one's off just a little bit. Offensive rebound once again for Wynot. Back to Hymas in the lane. Hymas, floater, rattles around the cylinder, and it falls. So now Overton looking for some answers offensively as they trail 9-2 early on. Overton and Jolie Ryan with it. Looking, finds Grayson Luther. Luther at the top of the key. Screen right from Wood. Off the pick and roll. Wood holds onto it. Kicks into the corner. 3-ball Daisy Ryan. And bang! Daisy Ryan connects. 9-5 the score. Up quickly. Layup is good. A nice finish on the play by number 0, Jalen Geisen. And here comes Overton up the left side. 2:36 to play. Jolie Ryan. Ryan right side. Luther down low, Wood, and Wood is fouled from behind by Isabel Hymas. Eleven to 5, your score. 2:31 to go in the first quarter. Wynot leads by 6 over Overton. We have a stoppage in play here, as it'll be a baseline inbound for Grayson Luther and Overton. Is she looking to inbound it? She gets it over the top on the block. Jolie Ryan throws up a tough shot. A no good offensive board. Luther to Ashlyn Florell, top of the key. Kicks it to Daisy Ryan. She just hit a 3 a moment ago. Now splits the double team. Layup good. Nice shot and a nice move by Daisy Ryan. Up the floor we go with Wynot. 2:12 to play in the first. Class D2 title game. Overton attempting to get their first state title in school history with 5 seniors in the starting lineup. Left wing. Here's Sudbeck back into the corner. This is Oligmuller. Layup bounces around, and it falls for number 12, Kenna Oligmuller. As Overton trails 13-7, double team in the backcourt. Janessa Bergman may need to call a timeout, and now she does. It's just going to be a 30-second timeout, but we'll step aside as well. It's not 8:43 p.m. It's 1:44 left in the first quarter. It's 13-7 Wynot on top of Overton, and we'll return in 30 seconds.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Nick Sayer back with you, 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. Thanks to Ben pushing all the buttons back in our 93.7 The Ticket studios. 1040 straight, working late with me on a Saturday night. Final game of the girls' state tournament, 13-7. Wynot leads by 6. Inbound here to Jolie Ryan. Jolie brings it around the left side, gets pursued by Sudbeck. Now to Ashlyn Florell. Florell crosses over at the timeline and works on the right side. Now she gets her pocket picked, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sudbeck of Wynot. 13-7, 1:32 to play. First quarter, Overton just shooting 25% from the field, while Wynot 54% from the field. 13-7, Wynot taken away on the inbound pass. Here comes Sudbeck. Passes up the floor to number 24, Eliza Lang. Lang, no good on the layup, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Overton. I tell you what, tomorrow night, big one here at PBA between Rutgers and Nebraska. Both Northwestern and Wisconsin lost earlier today. Both of them also were home losses, mind you. Northwestern lost to Iowa in Evanston, and then Wisconsin lost in Madison to the Fighting Illini. That was a high-scoring game also. Not a lot of defense being played there. 91 points put up by the Fighting Illini on the road at Wisconsin. Layup on the way for Overton, no good. Bodies on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow keeps it with Overton. 1:01 to play in the first quarter. 13-7. The Blue Devils of Wynot up by 6 over the Overton Eagles. Overton is 2 of their last 12 from the field, struggling to start. Remember, this is how they started on Wednesday as Ashlyn Florell says, well, hold on, Nick. I can make a shot. She makes it from the right side, and it's 13-9. Here is Hymas. Hymas spinning around, finds it to her teammate. This is Lang. Lang looking around, finds number 0, Geisen. Geisen hands it off to Hymas. Hymas on the top of the key. Works it back to the logo. Reminder, no shot clock here in the Class D2. Right side. It's number 10, Allison Weisler in the lane. Layup good for Allison Weisler. And it's 15-9, back to a 6-point differential. So here comes Jolie Ryan with 18 on the game clock. Ryan on the left side in the far corner in front of the Wynot bench. Top of the key, Florell. Florell in the lane, layup off the glass. What an athletic play and finish by Ashlyn Florell with 6 on the game clock. Here comes Hymas in the lane. Layup no good. Off for defensive rebound, 0.6 on the clock. And the half-court heave won't count. It wasn't going to be good anyway. And at the end of the first quarter, your score, the Wynot Blue Devils 15 and the Overton Eagles 11. Let's take a break and be back in 60 seconds on 93.7 The Ticket.
The Coach's Pep Talk. Done well, it creates strong team unity, improves motivation, and attitude. So when Platte Valley Equipment says they're here to help you succeed, you'll have their 100% support to help you handle any task with their John Deere equipment that gets the job done every time. And with low monthly payments, well, that should be some serious motivation to visit PlatteValleyEquipment.com. Proud sponsor of the 2024 NSAA Boys and Girls High School State Basketball Tournament.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
It's time to start the second quarter. Wynot leads 15-11 over the Eagles of Overton. Wynot leads by 4. 8 minutes on the game clock. It's time to start the second quarter. Nick Sainer with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Class D2 action. Exciting couple finishes in Class B and Class A. Let's hope this one is just the same as on the left side here. It is Hymas. Hymas in the lane working on Florell. Layup no good. Good defense there by Ashlyn Florell as she's coming back the other way. Florell up the floor to Luther. Luther stops. Kicks it to Florell. Top of the key. Stops. Picks up her dribble. Right wing now Jolie Ryan. Ryan gives it back to Florell. She'll pop the tray. Misses that one badly. And it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch, obviously, on the shot by Ashlyn Florell of Overton. So Wynot basketball with the Blue Devils leading by 4. Wynot 0 for 4 from beyond the arc, while Overton 1 of 5. The lone made 3-point bucket for the Overton Eagles came on a Daisy Ryan triple in the right-hand corner. So left side, here is Hymas for Wynot. Hymas passes left side now. This is number 10, Allison Wiesler. Wiesler to Sudbeck. 3-ball on the way. Too strong in the rebound. Karam's out to where it's controlled by Wynot once again. Hymas on the top of the key. Screens left. Jumper on the way. 2-point bucket, and it has a friendly roll. That's a 2-point bucket. And so Overton trailing 17-11 tries to cut back into the 6-point lead. A little bit of miscommunication on the pass. Ashlyn Florell now into the fingernail to Natalie Wood. Bounces it right side into the corner. Jolie Ryan. Pass on the left opposite block. Barely handled by Natalie Wood by the time she gets out to the perimeter. Now Ashlyn Florell on the right wing. Florell left wing to Luther. Luther in the lane. Gets her pocket picked. Nice job. Active hands defensively by Hymas. Hymas in transition. Layup is good. And it's 19-11. So here comes Ashlyn Florell for Overton. Speeding it up a little bit on the left side. Florell layup out of control. Not close. And the defensive rebound goes into the hands of the Wynot Blue Devils. Sudbeck off the lob. Thought about chucking up a tray down low, and she gets stripped and fouled as number 14, Kayla Pinkelman, was en route to putting up a layup. She gets fouled by, I believe, Ashlyn Florell. That's number 2 on her, and so she'll have to take a seat. Eight 19-11. So an 8-point lead for the Wynot Blue Devils. First free throw by Pinkelman. Off back iron, too strong. Second one on the way is good for Pinkelman. So why not the first team to 20 points? They lead 20-11 as Overton has the basketball, dribbling it across. Now left side, here's Luther. She dribbles up the right-hand side across the timeline, stops on the right wing. Nice defense there by Annika Hymas. And we have a foul down low on Wynot. So 5:46 to go in the second quarter. Baseline inbound for Overton. Luther, the inbounder, gets it into Jolie Ryan on the right side. Ryan drive in on the defender, gets doubled, kicks it out to McCarter. McCarter to Ryan. Daisy Ryan, the lone Eagle, to convert a 3-point play, or 3-point opportunity, rather. And we have a foul on the pass charged to Wynot. Foul goes on number 14, Kayla Pinkelman. That's her first. (20-11) the score. Wynot out in front by 9 to Daisy Ryan. Pass inside on the block to Jolie Ryan. Back out Daisy for another 3, and she is 2 for 2. 20-14. It's back to a 6-point lead for the Wynot Blue Devils after the Overton trifecta from the right wing by Daisy Ryan. So top of the key now, Courtney Pinkelman with it. She fires the 3, airballs it, and it's going back to the direction of Overton. Wholesale substitutions here for Wynot rather. 5 out there for the Overton Eagles are McCarter, Luther, Ryan, Jolie Ryan, and Natalie Wood. Now out there also, though, number 45, Grayson Hughes. So 3 starters out there, 2 guys off the bench. Here is Luther. Luther on the right side, crosses over, lost the basketball, gets it back to Daisy Ryan, and she traveled with it from the far corner. And that's another turnover. That'll be Overton's 6th turnover of the game. 4:54 to play in the second quarter. Right side, Sudbeck for 3, unable to convert, and Jolie Ryan cleans up the defensive glass. Ryan across the timeline, looking around, surveying, stops to a trailing Daisy Ryan. May have gotten away with another travel. Now Luther entry pass down low, taken away now by Wynot, and that's the 7th turnover. So here is Hymas. Hymas bringing it across the timeline halfway through quarter number 2. As there's 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Cross-court pass, high, trade, trying to get to baseline is number 10, Allison Wiesler. Now back to the Hymas in the other corner. 3 ball, bounces off back iron. Good box out by Luther. She falls down. Somehow Wynot had a chance to get the rebound, but it was not saved from going out of bounds in time. And it will be Overton basketball with 4:02 to play in the second. So second quarter, 4:02 to play. They'll inbound it over the top to Wood, who quickly gives it right back to Luther. Luther on the right side. Stops. Looks around, back up top. Daisy Ryan will fire another 3. Unable to get that one to go. Natalie Wood with the putback layup, good. So Natalie Wood makes her presence known as soon as she enters the game. And on the right side, here's Hymas. Layup, no good, too strong. A defensive rebound for Jolie Ryan. Jolie Ryan off the screen, across the timeline. Ryan fumbling the basketball. Now on the right wing, entry pass on the block to Natalie Wood. And she will get bumped and fouled by number 14, Kayla Pinkelman. While we have a moment, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
It is also going to be a full timeout charged to Overton, so let's step aside for 60 seconds. 20-16, Wynot leads the Overton Eagles.
My dream was to work in commercial banking, but it required a college degree and I didn't have one. I found out that Doane had classes for adult learners on the Lincoln campus and online. So I earned my bachelor's degree, and 5 months later, I landed my dream job. I decided to continue my education, and now I'm working on my MBA at Doane. For me, the Doane experience has been life-changing.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
The Sander back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. 3:26 to play, second quarter, 20-16. Wynot with a 4-point lead. Overton basketball baseline inbound. They get it inside to Natalie Wood. She can't hang on to the pass. She has to track it down outside the perimeter. Now McCarter can't hang on to the pass. Body's on the floor. And we got a timeout charge to Wynot. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Update on the stat sheet here. Wynot shooting 41% from the field today. However, hasn't made a single three-point attempt. For Overton, it's not that they're shooting bad, 33%, 7 of 21 from the field. However, 3 of their 4 starters are 0 from the field. They are 2 for 7 from beyond the three-point line, and Daisy Ryan's the only one that's hit a shot. .319 to play, second quarter. Wynot out of the timeout, keeps possession on the left side. Here is Geisen. Geisen to the right wing. Looking around is number 10, Wiesler. Wiesler bounces it to Oleg Mueller. Oleg Mueller picks up her dribble to Hymas on the logo. Hymas guarded closely by McCarter. Hymas now bounces on the right side, beats her off the dribble, spins around, looking around. Cross-court pass our way to, Wiesler. Wiesler in the lane, keeps that left foot pivoted. Now top of the key to number 0, Geisen. Geisen, left side, Wiesler. 2:42 on the game clock here in the second quarter. Class D2 state title. That ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Natalie Wood of Overton. 20-16. 4-point Wynot lead. 2:39 to play in the second quarter. Baseline inbound here for Wynot. They get it into Hymas on the right wing. Hymas will dribble it to the top of the key and reset. Left side. Here is Geisen rather. Hymas now spin move. Overhead pass to Geisen. Geisen bounces it top of the key. Wiesler. Wiesler spins. Gets her pocket pick from behind by McCarter. And McCarter's going to come up with it. Nobody in front of her. Layup on the way. Good. And it's 20-18. Wynot currently 0 for their last 4 from the field. Overton in the last 3 minutes and 17 seconds. It's taken a while, but they're on a 7-0 run. .206 to play, second quarter, 20-18 your score. As Wynot will inbound it to Hymas. Hymas dribbles up to the top of the key, now into the lane, left-handed layup, no good, out of control. Natalie Wood gets the defensive rebound, and she gives it to Florell. Florell gets doubled and by Oleg Mueller and Hymas. Now forces her to give it up to Luther. Luther to Ryan on the right side, near corner, 3-ball on the way, and it's good. Daisy Ryan has hit 3 3-pointers. And Overton has a 1-point lead at 21-20. Here is Geisen, top of the key, Hymas. 90 seconds remain in the second quarter. Hymas in the lane, takes the bump, passes it off. Oleg Mueller out to Wiesler for 3, unable to answer, and Wood tracks down the defensive rebound for Overton. Natalie Wood now to Daisy Ryan. Ryan crosses over back to Ashlyn Florell. Florell on the right wing, crosses over right to left in the lane, through ball on the left side to Luther, top of the key, Natalie Wood, right side now Ryan. Ryan drives baseline on Wiesler, gets stuck, now to Jolie, back to Daisy. Daisy walked with it, traveling violation on Overton. Exactly 60 seconds left in the second quarter between Overton and Wynot, Class D2 title game. Daisy Ryan has hit all of Overton's 3-point field goals today. So now top of the key, here is Geisen, right side Wiesler. Wiesler on the right wing, guarded by Jolie Ryan. Wiesler picks it up. Overhead pass now to Geisen, and she traveled with it. That's a turnover. So 43.8 on the game clock, 21-20 is the score. As Luther gets stuck in the backcourt now to Florell. They got to get it across the timeline here, and they do so with a pass across to Jolie Ryan. In the lane, Luther, layup, bounces off to the right, no good. Natalie Wood, put back is good. So 23-20 now up to the left side, and Weisler traveled with it. That's a traveling violation and a turnover once again. (23-20) is your score. They'll inbound it to Jolie Ryan. Left side, Ryan with it. She's fumbled the basketball. She struggled to ball handle from the perimeter. Now a lazy pass taken away by Sudbeck. Sudbeck in transition, left-handed layup is no good. Rebound by Daisy Ryan, fighting for the loose ball. And now Daisy Ryan will come up with it on the right side. Jolie Ryan for three at the horn, unable to connect. And that will do it for the first half in the D2 Class D2 Championship. Overton leads 23-20 over the Wynot Blue Devils here from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Let's step aside and take a break. When we come back, it's the next Ag Appraisal and Realty halftime show on 93.7 The Ticket.
High school basketball fans, take a trip over to the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame while you're in town for state hoops. Admission is free, and it's a great way to learn about some of the greatest athletes and teams to come out of the state, from recently to over 100 years ago in all sports. Learn more about names like Gale Sayers, Johnny Rogers, Bob Gibson, Tom Osborne, and more. Open Wednesday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. It's the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, just north of Haymarket Park at 500 Charleston Street.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Come see the exciting career opportunities in the world of large ag. Acres, your Nebraska John Deere dealer, is hosting a career fair during our 2024 Ag and Turf Expo. Learn about career opportunities in service, sales, parts, and precision ag, as well as other roles in Acres business support team. Join us at the Sandhills Global Event Center March 6th and 7th or Fauner Park March 21st and 22nd. Go to acres.com/expo24 for details.
Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends. That's the greatest compliment we can receive. If you've been in an accident, we'll get you back in your vehicle as quickly as possible. Our technicians care about you and your family and repair your vehicle to factory standards. We handle your claim from start to finish and provide a free loaner car. Stop by for a free estimate. Eustace Body Shop, just south of 88th and Highway 2.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Here you go. Coffee's on me and my new BFF. I thought I was your best friend forever. BFF like best financial friend at Members Own Credit Union. Right now, they're offering $100 when you consolidate or transfer a loan or an existing credit card balance and meet requirements. Plus, you get great rates and free advice from a financial partner that will put you first.
That sounds like a match made in heaven.
Members Own Credit Union is the type of bestie you can count on. Get started today at memberzonecu.org/BFF. Limitations may apply. Equal housing opportunity.
Score big this month at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln and rule the terrain on a Segway Fugelman UT10X. Now is your chance to get into a side-by-side for only $12,000 out the door. That's right, just $12,000. And this bad boy stacks up to all the other name brands. Plus, you get Segway's signature smart commanding system featuring airlock, drive settings, safety alerts, and more. Hurry in now. Elway Power Sports only has 2 left at this blowout price. Swing by their new 27th and I-80 location or shop their inventory at elwaypslincoln.com.
As the chief buffet officer here at Pizza Ranch, I get all kinds of buffet questions. Here's one from Cole. Is there a real cactus in your cactus bread?
Great question, Cole. No, there is no cactus in our cactus bread, just sweet cinnamony streusel. It's on our buffet every day, along with pizza, chicken, ice cream, and all your other favorites. Even better, at least for your parents, kids eat free on Tuesday nights. And don't worry, Cole, there's no coal in our coleslaw either.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
If you have a fence, patio, or landscaping project to complete this spring, Sunbelt Rentals is here to help with augers and auger drives in various sizes, plus electric concrete mixers. For tree trimming projects, they have a great selection of chainsaws, pole saws, and hedge trimmers, along with a towable lift or ladder to get you where you need to be. Sunbelt Rentals has everything you need to make your spring projects easy. Sunbelt Rentals, online at sunbeltrentals.com.
When it comes to joining the Nebraska Army National Guard, you've heard it all before. College, healthcare, signing bonus. But joining is so much more than that. It's setting yourself up for a new and better chapter of your life. I'm Staff Sergeant Paul White, and because of the Nebraska Army National Guard, I'm in control of my career. And when the workday ends, I get to come home to my family. Write your next chapter by joining the Nebraska Army National Guard. For more information, schedule a meeting with me, Staff Sergeant Paul White at nationalguard.com.
Hey guys, it's Bill Bush. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty has opened a new location in Pender, Nebraska, in addition to their office in Lincoln. The real estate world can be confusing, so why wouldn't you want an expert helping you every step of the way? If you're looking to buy or sell farmland in Nebraska, Kansas, or Iowa, give Ethan Sorensen a call today at 402-380-0432 or visit them online at nextagrealestate.com. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty with locations in Lincoln and now Pender, Nebraska.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers, and if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Don't allow uninvited guests to take over your home. Trust Bats to Rats for a peaceful and rodent-free living space.
As a physician at Nebraska Hematology Oncology, we strive to treat everyone like family. We know that cancer is extremely disruptive to someone's life. We want to make sure that this is a family-friendly, community-based approach with the patient first. We are Nebraska Hematology Oncology, on your side, by your side.
Nick Sander back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. 23-20 is your score. Overton leads by 3 over the Wynot Blue Devils at the halftime break. Your halftime show brought to you by Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Give them a call today or visit them online at nextagrealestate.com if you need help or advice buying or selling farmland in Nebraska, Kansas, or Iowa. Ethan Sorensen is your guy to call. Make sure you give them a call today or visit them online, Next Ag Real Estate. You can find the number on their website as well, as they have locations in Lincoln and now Pender, Nebraska as well. So, halftime score, 23-20. Overton leads Wynot at the break. This has been a game of runs. We talked about it in the Class A game, myself and Jay did. This has truly been a game of runs. You look at Overton, they trailed for much of the first half, right? When you look at Overton, they were at one point down with 5 minutes left in the second quarter, down by 9 to the Wynot Blue Devils when the score was 20-11, but then they are able to rattle off 12 straight points, end the quarter on a 12-0 run. Wynot, has not scored a field goal in the last 5 minutes and 57 seconds of the ball game. They have 3 turnovers in that span, and they're 0 for their last 7 field goals altogether. Just a tough shooting performance to end the second half if you're the Wynot Blue Devils and head coach Steve Wiesler. Once again, it's been an incredible day. We started the day crowning the D1 title winner as the Pender Pendragons defeated their opponent, which was the Southern Valley Eagles. Then in Class C1, we had the Lincoln Christian Crusaders defeating the Sydney Lady Raiders. Turned our attention then to Class B, where Elkhorn North got 4 in a row against the Omaha Skutt Catholic Skyhawks. It's actually the third straight that they've defeated the Skutt Catholic Skyhawks in the state title, but it's the fourth straight title overall for Elkhorn North in their fourth year of being a school. And that capped off Britt Prince's high school career, along with a lot of other players. Reese Booth in there, Hallie Pribnow also on that roster for Elkhorn North. All four of them are leaving Elkhorn North as a four-time state champion. Then we looked at Class C2. And in that one, it was a really good one between UTAN and the Crofton Warriors. UTAN ran away with that one when it was all said and done and defeated the Crofton Warriors here at PBA. And then in the game directly before this one, we had Class A, where Millard West defeated Bellevue West in an all-time thriller, 58-55, to take their first state championship in school history. So here, Overton trying to get their first state title, and led by Janessa Bergman. It's their sixth time in the state tournament. Wynot trying to get their first title since 2020. They were the runner-up in Class D2 last season. Once again, your halftime score, Overton 23 and the Wynot Blue Devils 20. And this has been the Next Ag Appraisal and Realty halftime show. Don't go anywhere. We start the third quarter and the final two quarters of the girls' state tournament here on 93.7 The Ticket in just a few minutes.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
You had to know that when Wingstop set out to make a crispy, juicy chicken sandwich, they wouldn't make it in just one flavor. They'd make it in all 12, like lemon pepper, mango habanero, hickory smoked barbecue, and OG hot. So why have one new favorite chicken sandwich when you can have 12? Try the new sauced and tossed Wingstop chicken sandwich today for only $5.49 at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Valid for a limited time and available at participating Wingstop locations only while supplies last. Price subject to applicable taxes and fees.
At Southeast Community College, community is our middle name. Our continuing education classes offer personal interest, traffic safety and licensing, online learning, and adult education classes across Southeast Nebraska, or online in your own home. Learn pottery or floral design, take a computer course, learn Spanish, how to start writing a book, or Air Fryer 101. See the full schedule of continuing education classes online at southeast.edu/continuing. SCC, your path to possible.
My dream was to work in commercial banking, but it required a college degree and I didn't have one. I found out that Doane had classes for adult learners on the Lincoln campus and online. So I earned my bachelor's degree, and 5 months later, I landed my dream job. I decided to continue my education, and now I'm working on my MBA at Doane. For me, the Doane experience has been life-changing.
Incredible. I was just thinking about this as I closed the lid on my water bottle. And I've probably had 12 bottles of water today. And I can't remember the last time I've had that. 23-20 is where we're at. Start of the third quarter, start of the second half. As I'm sitting here with 3 empty water bottles to my right. All right, 23-20, start of the third quarter. Here we go. Overton has the ball on the sideline. It'll be Overton basketball to start the third quarter, and they'll get it into Ashlyn Florell. Florell on the left side, looking around, gets it into the elbow, into the fingernail, Natalie Wood. Pass deflected, still corralled by Jolie Ryan. Ryan on the right side to Luther. Luther hands it off to Daisy Ryan, this is Ashlyn Florell, rather. Now Jolie Ryan with it at the top of the key. Just inside, Natalie Wood, turnaround left-handed layup. No good, blocked. Great deflection there by Oleg Mueller for Wynot. Wynot led for a majority of that first half by so many as 9 at one point, but now they go on a 12-0 run to the Overton Eagles and to take the lead by 3 going into the second half. 7:29 to play. We have a foul on Sudbeck of Wynot, trying to get the rebound away from the Eagles, unable to do so without committing a foul. So Overton basketball, 7:29 to go third quarter. They get it into Jolie Ryan. Jolie splits the double team, almost got her pocket picked. Almost got reached in on. Now right side, here's Grayson Luther with it. 7:20 to go in the third quarter. Luther, left side, Ashlyn Florell. Florell, entry pass down low to McCarter. McCarter bounces it off her knee. Not happy with herself. And it's going to be a turnover for the Overton Eagles heading the way of Wynot. So 23-20 is your score. 7:10 to play in the third quarter. Left side, it's Hymas. Now Sudbeck, top of the key, Pinkelman. Pinkelman working on Natalie Wood. Steps through, layup floater, no good, and the rebound goes into the hands of Natalie Wood. Overton will slow things down. Pass it left side to Grayson Luther. Luther on the top of the key, now in the lane. Left-handed layup, or excuse me, right-handed layup from the right side of the bucket is no good. Blocked out of bounds by Wynot. It stays with the Overton Eagles. (23-20) your score. 6:48 to go, third quarter. Right side, here is Ashlyn Florell. Florell on the day, just 4 points. Pass taken away by Pinkelman. Pinkelman running the length of the floor across the timeline, now halts it. On the right side, it's Weisler. Weisler working on Natalie Wood. Kicks it back out to Pinkelman, and now Weisler's going to be fouled by Natalie Wood. That'll be Wood's second personal foul. And so with 6:30 left in the third quarter, Wynot basketball? Right side, Hymas to Weisler. Weisler gets tripped up, no whistle. Here comes McCarter. 2 on nobody break. McCarter layup, rattles out, no good. And we have a foul called on Oleg Mueller as Ashlyn Florell got the offensive rebound, and it will be a baseline inbounds for Overton. So inbound here for Overton as they are looking around. Luther, the inbounder. Overton throws it up top to McCarter, who one hand grabs it out of the air and at the logo. McCarter looking around, asking for help. Natalie Wood is there to save the day. Turnaround jumper off the side of the backboard. And now Jolie Ryan takes it away. Ryan puts up the shot. She's fouled by Weisler. And Weisler just committed foul number 1. Weisler with a little bit of a frustrating day, just 6 points on 3 of 5 from the field. Not necessarily the volume that we're accustomed to seeing from Weisler. Weisler averages double figures per game. She's 0 for 2 from the three-point line, and with 3 turnovers, just committed her first personal foul. First points of the second half come at 6:04 for Overton. They're still in the midst of a what would be 14-0 run, stemming all the way back from the 5:50 mark in the second quarter. So for the entire quarter here, the Wynot Blue Devils have gone an entire quarter without scoring. Weisler gets bumped underneath. Bounce passes once again inside out. Sudbeck in the lane. Layup no good. Rebounded by Wynot once again. Tipped around a couple of times. Bodies on the floor. Hymas in the lane. Layup falls. It's 25-22. And they'll just have to throw it down floor to Natalie Wood. Wood will bring it across the timeline, gets bumped. No whistle. Florell on the right side. Ashlyn Florell passed down low. Taken away by Wynot. Pinkelman forced the steal. Somebody lost a shoe, and it's Natalie Wood. Layup on the other end is no good. Rebounded by Overton. They got to get that shoe out of the way as the referee kicks it out of the way into the baseline. Ashlyn Florell with it as that stepped on the baseline, and it'll be out of bounds to Wynot. Natalie Wood will have an opportunity to put her shoe back on the left foot. (25-22), 5:05 to play in the third quarter. Wynot fans not happy that Natalie Wood's just able to pause the game to tie her shoe. But I will say, it's not like Wynot had a ton of momentum that was stopping Wynot from continuing this magical run that they're on here. in terms of points-wise. Wynot on the left side, into the lane, into the elbow. Here's Pinkelman. Pinkelman on the left side of Natalie Wood. Layup is good, not good. It looks like it sat on the front rim for a while, but an offensive rebound, Sudbeck. Sudbeck now to Geisen. Geisen to Hymas on the top of the key. Down low on the elbow is Pinkelman, back out to Geisen. Geisen to Hymas with 4.5 to go in the third quarter. So now in the lane, Hymas trying to take a floater, unable to do so. It's out of bounds. Last touch by the Wynot Blue Devils. It'll go to Overton. We have immediate timeout on the floor. 4:22 to play in the third quarter. We'll be back in 90 seconds. It's 25-22 Overton.
The Coach's Pep Talk. Done well, it creates strong team unity, improves motivation, and attitude. So when Platte Valley Equipment says they're here to help you succeed, you'll have their 100% support to help you handle any task with their John Deere equipment that gets the job done every time. And with low monthly payments, well, that should be some serious motivation to visit PlatteValleyEquipment.com. Proud sponsor of the 2024 NSAA Boys and Girls High School State Basketball Tournament.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
4:22 to play, third quarter, 25-22, Overton out in front of Wynot here. Overton with the basketball. They'll bring it up the left side, the Eagles. This is Ashley Florell, now to Luther. Luther dribbling up the right side, working around to Daisy Ryan, that is. Entry pass to Natalie Wood. Dump off Ryan. She's fouled. Jolie Ryan will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. So Overton leads by 3. Ryan can put them up by 5 if she goes 2 for 2 at the free throw line here. Jolie Ryan on the day is, hold on one second. They have not updated who is in the game, but Jolie Ryan on the day is, there we go, 2 points, 0 for 5 from the field, 4 rebounds for Jolie Ryan, 1 block in 20 minutes. Second one on the way is good, so now she's up to 2 points as she's 2 for 3 from the line today. So left side here is Wynot, 26-22. The Blue Devils facing a 4-point deficit. Here is Sudbeck. Sudbeck with 3:47 on the game clock. Sudbeck looking around. Overhead passes out near the logo to Geisen. Geisen bounces it to Hymas. Hymas working on Ashlyn Florell. Florell forces her to spin to her right. Layup is no good. Rebound by Natalie Wood. Up the floor they go with Ashlyn Florell. Florell will slow things down, now speed it up on the right side with Oleg Mueller guiding her hip on the right-handed wing. Florell in the lane, gets her pocket pick, slid on the basketball, kicks it out to Luther. Luther to Wood. Wood thought about the 3. Wood kicks it out Luther. Luther, top of the key. 3:10 on the game clock. Wood can't hang in onto the ball, and it's going to be off of the Wynot Blue Devils and it'll stay with Overton. 26-22 your score, 3:08 to play in the third quarter. Class D2 title game here in front of us. Last game of the day. Overton looking around. They'll inbound it up top to Daisy Ryan. Ryan pops up. Elbow line jumper, no good. And the defense rebound up the floor. Here we go with Wynot. Bounce passes left side. Pinkelman layup, no good, but she is fouled And Kayla Pinkelman will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Wynot firmly in this one. Unfortunately, though, they've been on a scoring drought of over 2.5 minutes. They also have missed their last 4 shots from the field. First one on the way from Pinkelman is no good. Wynot, Nebraska, a city that in the 2020 census, had 217 people. Right side, Daisy Ryan for 3, unable to connect. Natalie Wood gets the offensive rebound, back out Luther, 3 ball on the way, and that one's good. Grayson Luther. In the 2021 census, Wynot's population decreased by 2 people, 215. 2 minutes and 28 seconds to go in the third quarter, and we'll have a foul on the floor charged to Ashlyn Florell. Overton has just a couple more hundred people than Wynot does. Around 595 people that live in the village of Overton. So baseline inbound here for Wynot underneath their own bucket. They'll get it in to Oleg Mueller. It's deflected, stays with Wynot. 29-22. .226 to play, third quarter. Wynot trying to get it inbounds. They get it up top. No, they don't. It's intercepted by Luther. She read the eyes of the inbounder. Luther brings it across the timeline. Grayson Luther just hit a 3 a moment ago. Now right side, Natalie Wood in the lane. Layup, no good. Rebound, fought for. Still fought for. And we're going to have bodies on the floor, and it's deflected out of bounds off of Oleg Mueller. Oleg Mueller was laying down on the ground. Wynot fans are giving some words of encouragement to the referees, saying you can do it. Top of the key, here's Natalie Wood. On the right side, it's Florell. Florell fires away a 3 off to the left. Rebound fought for, and it's caught by Weasler. Up the floor, Sudbeck goes. Left side now to, this is number 12 for Wynot, Kenna Oligmuir, and she is fouled on the way up to the hoop. Oligmuir goes to the line to shoot 2. Oligmuir on the day, 3 points. She's 1 of 1 from the field. Now she has 4 points with 1 of 1 from the field, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Second one on the way for Oleg Mueller is going to be up and good. Absolutely perfectly went through the net. Can't make it much better than that. As now on the left side, sounds like the button was bumped. On the right side, here comes Hymas. Layup, no good. Pinkelman with the offensive rebound, bounced off of number 3, Addison McCarter for Overton. Out of bounds, it stays with Wynot. 1:44 to play in the third. 29-24. 1:44 to play in the third quarter from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Girls state title game, Wynot to inbound underneath their own bucket. They throw it out top to Hymas. Hymas collects it and stands at the logo. 1:38 remains in the third quarter. Right side here, Sudbeck. Sudbeck passes it now further right side to number 24, Eliza Lang to Sudbeck. Sudbeck, Hymas pops the 3, left wing, able to connect, and it's a 2-point ball game, 29-27. Wynot answering the call. It's 29-27, Overton with the basketball. Left side, Ryan to Jolie Ryan to Daisy Ryan. Daisy Ryan gets her pocket picked. Overton collects it to Jolie Ryan inside, and a foul is going to be called on Kayla Pinkelman. That is Pinkelman's third. with 1:05 left on the quarter. That 3-point field goal by Hymas was Wynot's first 3-pointer that was made in the entire game. They are 1 for 11. Here comes Jolie Ryan. She made the first and she misses the second. Second free throw, but she somehow tracks down her own miss. Overton gets another crack at it. Ryan has it. Top of the key, McCarter. McCarter to Wood. Inside out game. Jolie Ryan saves it from going out of bounds, but right into the hands of Wynot. Inaccurate pass from Wood, trying to get it to Jolie Ryan. As on the logo, here's Hymas. Hymas and Wynot are down by 3 with 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Hymas in the lane to the far corner. Here's Oleg Mueller. The right-handed layup off the glass. It falls. 30-29 the score. 25 on the game clock. Third quarter. 30-29. Overton with a 1-point lead. Down low. Wood in the lane. Backing down the defenders. With no whistle, 3-pointer, no good. Daisy Ryan follows it up. Back iron, too strong. Natalie Wood with the offensive rebound. Puts it back up. Layup good for Natalie Wood. With 2 seconds on the game clock, Hymas chucks it downfield, and it's not good. So going into our final quarter of the 2024 Girls State Championships in Class D2, Overton leads Wynot 32-29. Here at Pinnacle Bank Arena on 93.7 The Ticket.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
As a physician at Nebraska Hematology Oncology, we strive to treat everyone like family. We know that cancer is extremely disruptive to someone's life. We want to make sure that this is a family-friendly, community-based approach with the patient first. We are Nebraska Hematology Oncology. On your side, by your side.
Nick Sanders sitting here courtside at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Overton leads Wynot 32-29 as we enter the final quarter of play. So 32-29, fourth quarter, 8 minutes left. So here is Wynot. They'll inbound it to Hymas. Hymas, top of the key, spinning, kicks it out. This is Oleg Mueller, reverse layup, unable to connect. Rebound fought for, and Natalie Wood comes up with it for Overton. Now she loses it right into the hands of Wynot, and we have a foul charged to Overton. .7:43 to go, fourth quarter, 32-29, Overton with a 3-point lead. They'll inbound it here, pass deflected, still corralled by Wynot. Mid-range jumper, Hymas too strong, rebound tipped, and it's going to go into the hands of Jolie Ryan for Overton. Overton gets the defensive rebound and the stop they needed, up by 3, 32-29, Overton Eagles. Now Luther is going to be fouled on a reach-in by Oleg Mueller. And Oleg Mueller's got to be careful because now that is number 3 on her. They certainly are going to need her going forward if they want to finish out this comeback. So they'll inbound it here to Overton. Ashley Florell with it on the left side down the center of the lane. Layup is no good, but she is fouled. Wait, we're going to have a conversation between the referees here on who had the call first. And it is a traveling violation. So they're going to say that the travel occurred prior to the foul. Janessa Bergman, head coach, is asking for an explanation. She doesn't seem like she likes it. And so here we go. Crossing the timeline, Hymas. 7:12 to play, fourth quarter. Hymas stops on the right wing, guarded by Florell. Top of the key. Left side now, Sudbeck. Sudbeck down low. Mueller layup, good. It's a 1-point ball game. They'll inbound it here to Florell. Florell works around a screen now on the right side. Florell guarded by Sudbeck. Sudbeck will stop her in her tracks, looking for help. Good defense there by Sudbeck to Natalie Wood. Wood exhausts her dribble in the far corner. Ball is loose. Now Wood gets it back to Florell on the right wing in front of Janessa Bergman, the head coach for Overton. Down low, pass is in no man's land. Jolie Ryan comes up with it. Jump ball, possession arrow gives it and keeps it with the Overton Eagles. It's 32-31. The score, Overton leads by 1 point with the basketball, baseline inbound. Overton looking to inbound. They tip it. It's deflected out of bounds into the bench. So here's a sideline inbound for Overton. They get it into McCarter. McCarter on the right side of the lane throws up a tough shot. No good on the layup. And Wynot has a chance to take their first lead since it was 20 to 11. Left side, 3-ball for the lead for Wynot. Unable to connect. Offensive rebounds. They throw it into no man's land. It's tracked down now by Geisen. Sudbeck, left side, Hymas. Hymas driving baseline on Florell. That's going to be a traveling violation on Hymas. Turnover to Overton.
Number 10, Allison Weasel.
(32-31). 6 minutes exactly left in the fourth quarter. Overton leads by 1 in the Class D2 title game. Jolie Ryan down the right side of the lane looking around. Kicks it out. Florell for 3. Off back iron. Offensive board. Wood. She puts it up and she's fouled. Natalie Wood will go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
Second team foul against Wynot. At the line for Overton, number 33, Emily Wood, shooting 2.
So here is Natalie Wood at the free throw line to shoot 2. Overton up by 1. The first one on the way is good. 33-31. By the way, that was the 4th foul on Oleg Mueller, so now she has to take a seat. Kenna Oleg Mueller, the 5'9" sophomore forward, averages a little over 9 points per game. Second one on the way for Natalie Wood is up, and it is good as it circles the cylinder and tickles the twine. And so 34-31, 5:45 to play in the ball game. Overton leads by 3. Wynot has it on the left side. Wynot from the left wing. Pass down flow. Now it's deflected, taken away by Florell. Florell fighting off defenders. Now will slow things down and bring it across the timeline. She crosses over. Florell down the center of the lane. Gets bumped, and she is fouled as Ashlyn Florell will go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
Third team foul against the Blue Devils. At the line, Eagles number 23, Ashlyn Florell.
34-31, and Ashlyn Florell at the line to shoot 2 for Overton. Ashlyn Florell on the day, 4 points, 2 of 10 from the field, make it 5 points. and now 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Second one is also good for Ashlyn Florell. It's a 5-point ball game for Overton. Their largest lead has been 7, back when it was 29-22 at the 2:39 mark in the third quarter. Geisen now to Hymas. Entry pass down low. Pinkelman off balance, passes it out. Now Hymas with it on the right wing. Jump stops, top of the key to the logo, and we have a Steve Wiesler timeout for Wynot. 5:08 to play, fourth quarter. We'll step aside and return in 60 seconds on 93.7 The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Hey guys, it's Bill Bush. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty has opened a new location in Pender, Nebraska, in addition to their office in Lincoln. The real estate world can be confusing, so why wouldn't you want an expert helping you every step of the way? If you're looking to buy or sell farmland in Nebraska, Kansas, or Iowa, give Ethan Sorensen a call today at 402-380-0432 or visit them online at nextagrealestate.com. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty with locations in Lincoln and now Pender, Nebraska.
Nick Sander back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Overton leads Wynot by 5, 36-31. 5:07 to play in the fourth quarter. Wynot with the basketball, working on it. Top of the key now, left side. Here is Geisen. Geisen on the top. Left wing, it's Hymas. Hymas working on Florell. Layup is good, and it's a 36-33 ball game. They'll inbound it here to Jolie Ryan. Jolie Ryan brings it up the floor right in front of us. Now stops, looking around, cross-court pass. Luther in the lane. Right side, kicks it out, pass deflected, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wynot. So 4:38 to play in the fourth quarter, 36-33 the score. As Overton set to inbound, they get it into Luther. Luther will bounce it on the left side. Now into the lane, Natalie Wood layup is good. She answers as well. Left side, Hymas. Now up the floor goes Geisen. Cross-court pass is tipped, deflected out of bounds. It'll be a Wynot basketball underneath their basket. 4:21 to play in the fourth quarter. 38-33 Wynot. 38-33 Overton. Forgive me. So it'll be a baseline inbound as Overton has McCarter, Florell, Ryan, and Natalie Wood in there. Obviously, Daisy and Jolie Ryan. For Wynot, it's Geisen, Sudbeck, Hymas, Pinkelman, and Oligmuller. Oligmuller with 4 fouls, mind you. Into the corner, Oligmuller has it. Top of the key now, Hymas. Hymas, left side, on the layup. Not able to get it, but she gets her own miss. And we have an offensive foul. And Pinkelman, rather. That is on Pinkelman. So Pinkelman just picked up foul number 4. Pinkelman will have to sub out. She'll come sit down. And coming into the game for the Wynot Blue Devils was number 24, Eliza Lang. Inbound pass here to Jolie Ryan. They get it in there successfully, but now she lost the basketball, saves it from going out of bounds. Bodies on the floor, and now McCarter has it for Overton. Up the floor they go, past the timeline, deflected out of bounds, and it'll be Overton basketball. So sideline inbound here for Overton. Overton looking to inbound. They get it into Ashlyn Florell, rather. Florell down the top of the key. Picks up her dribble, down low pass, taken away by Oligmuller. Nice job by Oligmuller. Left side, it's Hymas working up the timeline. 38-33, 3:40 to play in the fourth. Class D2 state title on the line. On the left side of the lane, hands it off Sudbeck. Sudbeck on the Big Ten logo. Hymas for three, and it's no good, in and out. And the rebound bounces out to Daisy Ryan. Here comes Jolie Ryan. Jolie stops after the timeline, hands it off to Daisy. On the right side, it's Florell. Florell, inside pass to Natalie Wood. Tipped around a couple of times, and it will be Overton basketball. So 38-33 the score, 3:15 to play in the fourth. Inbound, three ball. Daisy Ryan could have used that one if you're Overton. Loose ball, corralled by Sudbeck. Sudbeck will slow things down, spin around, and come up the timeline. Pass up the floor to Hymas. Hymas on the right wing, 3:04 to play in the fourth. Hymas, spin move on the elbow. Faking her out. Now left side, it's Sudbeck. Sudbeck thought about the three from the left corner. Looking again, now Hymas. Once again, Wynot just 1 of 13 from beyond the arc, and Hymas lays it in from the left side of the bucket for a three-point differential now, 38-35. As Overton crosses over, it's Florell. Florell across the timeline, in the lane, layup, no good, but she is fouled by Hymas. So at the line for the Overton Eagles will be number 23, Ashley Florell. Florell squats, fires away, and it's good. 39-35. Overton has shot 11 free throws. They've made 9 of them. Wynot has shot 8, and they've made 4. You talk about 4 made free throws for Wynot. They go 100% from the line, and we got a tie ball game at 39 apiece. Off the missed free throw, Natalie Wood puts it up and in. So now Hymas with Wynot trailing by 6 and 2:25 to play. Hymas in the lane. She gets bumped and she is fouled on the left side with 2:23 to play in the fourth. So 41-35 with 2:23 to play in the fourth quarter. Class D2 title game here on 93.7 The Ticket. Hymas has the top of the key. Now to Weisler. Weisler tries to get to Hymas once again, and we have a timeout. Or excuse me, they're going to say they're stepped on the line. So they're going to say Hymas. The way their official pointed, it looked like he had called a timeout. But instead, the official quickly, abruptly went towards the Overton end of the floor. It's going to be out of bounds. Overton basketball up by 6. 2:12 to play in the fourth quarter. Overton leads 41-35. Luther with it on the right side. Overton is in the bonus, by the way. So any foul that Wynot commits, it'll be 2 free throws. Luther for 3, airballs it. Wood gets the offensive rebound, tips it into bounds to McCarter, to Luther, and left side Daisy Ryan to Wood. Wood inside, Jolie Ryan, over the left shoulder. She gets it to go. What a time for Jolie Ryan's first field goal to come at the 139 mark. Pinkelman, layup, can't get it. And we're going to have a little bit of discombobulation as bodies are on the floor, a jump ball, and possession arrow keeps it with Wynot. 1:31 to play in the fourth. It's an 8-point differential. Overton leads 43-35. So sideline inbound here for Wynot. Weisler will be the inbounder. Right side Hymas, and we have a timeout called by Wynot and head coach Steve Weisler. 1:28 to play, fourth quarter. Let's take a 30-second breather here on 93.7 The Ticket.
As the chief buffet officer here at Pizza Ranch, I get all kinds of buffet questions. Here's one from Cole.
Is there a real cactus in your cactus bread?
Great question, Cole. No, there is no cactus in our cactus bread, just sweet cinnamony streusel. It's on our buffet every day, along with pizza, chicken, ice cream, and all your other favorites. Even better, at least for your parents, kids eat free on Tuesday nights. And don't worry, Cole, there's no coal in our coleslaw either.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Nick Sander back with you, Pinnacle Bank Arena, as Sudbeck has it for Wynot. 1:22 to play in the fourth. Over to Weisler. Weisler on the left elbow, looking for help, finds Hymas. Hymas in the lane, gets past the defender, layup no good, too strong, and the rebound goes out to Natalie Wood. Wood to Jolie Ryan to Luther. Luther now being guided up the timeline. It's 1 minute left in the Class D2 title game as Florell has it on the right side. Florell, and we have a quick, looks like it's going to be a traveling violation on Florell. So it's going to be a turnover and going back to the Wynot Blue Devils. 56 seconds down the floor. Layup good by Oleg Mueller. So 43-37 the score. Inbounds to Natalie Wood. Gets it to Florell. Florell across the timeline. She stops. And that's going to be a double dribble on Ashley Florell. So 43-37 sideline inbound here for Wynot. And we're going to have a full timeout by Janessa Bergman and Overton. It is a full timeout for Overton. 43-37 is where we're at. Let's go ahead and pause and be back in 30 seconds right after this on 93.7 The Ticket.
At Southeast Community College, community is our middle name. Our continuing education classes offer personal interest, traffic safety and licensing, online learning, and adult education classes across Southeast Nebraska or online in your own home. Learn pottery or floral design, take a computer course, learn Spanish, how to start writing a book, or Air Fryer 101. See the full schedule of continuing education classes online at southeast.edu/continuing. SCC, your path to possible.
Nick Sander back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Final 43 seconds of regulation here. Overton leads 43-37 by 6 over the Wynot Blue Devils. It is Wynot basketball here. Kinsley Hymas, 15 points, 4 boards, and 2 assists for the Wynot Blue Devils today. She's had a really nice performance for head coach Steve Whistler. So on the right side, here's Pinkelman in the lane. She gets bumped, no whistle. It rebounded by Wood. It's a 6-point ball game. Now Jolie Ryan to Luther. Luther bounces it up the floor. Pass is deflected, taken away by Oleg Mueller. Now Oleg Mueller is going to be fouled by Florell with 22.4 on the game clock. That's the third team foul on Overton. So 43-37, 22.4 on the game clock. Wynot baseline inbound, looking around. They get it into the far corner. Sudbeck in the lane, floater on the way, off right side, no good. Oleg Mueller fights for the offensive board. Top of the key, Hymas for 3. Got it! As Hymas makes it a 43-40 game. Overton leads by 3, and they take a full timeout due to the Blue Devils here in the Class D2 title game. What a shot by Hymas. Hymas on the day. 18 points, 8 of 24 from the field. 2 of 6 now from beyond the three-point line. She has 4 rebounds and 4 steals. So 11 and a half seconds remain in the fourth quarter. 43-40. Overton leads Wynot. Nobody is led by double digits in this game. Wynot led by as many as 9 back in the second quarter when it was 20-11. Overton led us by as many as 8, and that was just a few minutes ago when it was 43-35. Now we're here at 43-40. Both teams have went on some pretty decently long runs. Overton went on a 14-0 run, and Wynot went on an 8-0 run. All right, Overton basketball. They can run the baseline after the made shot, 11.5 on the game clock. Here we go as Overton looking inbound. They get it in as it's attempted by McCarter. Ball on the ground, and we have a foul and a whistle with 9.7 on the game clock. As I believe Addison McCarter's the one that got fouled. Oleg Mueller now is going to foul out of the game. That's her 5th. And so making the walk to the free throw line will be Addison McCarter. Free throw for McCarter, short. $9.7 on the game clock. Second free throw, McCarter. That's good. 44-40, Wynot gets the basketball. It's Hymas on the left side with 6 seconds on the game clock. Hymas chucks it up for 3, no good. 2 seconds, 1 second. There's the horn, and Overton is your Class D2 state champions with a 44-40 win over the Wynot Blue Devils. A dogpile happens at midcourt. Overton, they win their first state championship in program history. Janessa Bergman brings the Overton Eagles to state champion status. The Wynot Blue Devils, they fall 44-40 to the Overton Eagles. Wynot runner-up for the second year in a row in Class D2. They will end their season with a 22-3 record. For the Overton Eagles, they end their season 28-1 overall with this win today. Overton, like I mentioned, they had not been to the state tournament since 2005, but here in 2024, they are able to come away victorious, holding the trophy. Your final score again, Overton 44, Wynot 40. We appreciate you guys, and I mean this, from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and now Saturday, joining us all day long, all evening long, all night long, right here on 93.7 The Ticket for the girls' state tournament action. We crowned 6 champions today. Huge thanks to Josh Lill for calling the few games that he did. I appreciate him giving me a break. I appreciate you guys for bearing with me through the raspy voice, especially in the D2 title game here at the end. Thanks to my sidekick, Jay Foreman, my co-host, my partner, Jay Foreman, for sitting next to me for so many games this week. And we're only halfway done. As the girls' tournament is in the books, the boys' tournament starts on Wednesday, and we're going to be right here in this exact same spot on Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. So once again, your final score in Class D2 action, the Overton Eagles 44 and the Wynot Blue Devils 40. Nick Stainert saying so long from Pinnacle Bank Arena, and we will talk to you from PBA on Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. for the Class D2 boys quarterfinal matchup right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Come see the exciting career opportunities